Well, all right. Sorry. Like, I know it's like everybody's like, what's up, Sean? But then all of a sudden, be right back. Well, the coffee hit me like the last minute of the countdown. It said, dude, you got to go to the bathroom. So that's what I had to do. All right. Happy Friday. There's no show today, so I don't have to do any real show prep, but I do have some video editing I'm going to do. David has a moving video. It's moved again. So it means I am going to do an A cut of that. Let's see how fast I can get that done. I probably won't be able to get it done fast because I'll be busy talking and shit. How am I doing? How is my week? My week was okay. I'm trying to get a hold. I should really, after the show, get a hold of a garage door. I think I'm going to wait for Monday. But, so last month, I did a stupid thing, just kind of got going too fast and I backed out while my garage door was still open a little bit. And I just hit the bottom panel with the top of my tailgate and it crinkled it a little bit. It still goes up and down. I've called 2 garage door repair places or garage door places. One, I talked to somebody. Yeah, I'll have to get a hold of it and nothing. Didn't call me back. So I waited. Called another one. Yeah, we'll send somebody out. They sent somebody out. He looked at it and, gave me a ballpark, and I was like, all right, well, send me the estimate, and then, we'll go from there. And then when they called, or what I assume was a call, because they would never use the same garage door name, company name. They would just say garage services. And I'm thinking, that's not the name of the place I called. But she's like, yeah, so, are you still interested in services? And I'm thinking, I'm waiting on you guys to tell me, what's going on. Do you have an estimate? Oh yeah, we have an, okay. It's going to be $2,400. I'm like, $2,400 for what? And she's like, to replace the garage door. I was like, not interested. Because that's not what the guy told me. Not what the guy told me. It just needs the bottom panel. Just needs a new bottom panel. Can't be that hard to get because it's a new construction built within the last 3 years. So there's going to be a bottom panel out for it somewhere. So I guess I'm going to probably Monday call a couple of places that that are truly local. Might have to order the panel myself and then find, a garage door repair folks to just come and then do the hard part of putting the door on, put the panel on. But I mean, Evansville was not that hard to get shit done. Anyway, so got that going on. We had a small rodent animal incident this morning. We have a fenced in yard, but there's still gaps under the fence. And so rabbits still get in the yard, even though there's a large predator that patrols the yard daily. And somehow this rabbit thought it was a good idea to build a nest, which I didn't see when I mowed the other day. And I'm sitting there on my porch letting the dog do her business. Which I do every day. She's running around. All of a sudden, I hear she comes running around and I see a rabbit, a big rabbit kind of running along the fence. And then in her mouth, I hear the screaming of a baby bunny. No squirrel. Squirrels are smart. They stay up above. They stay, out of reach. So I'm yelling at the dog, no, drop it, no, drop it. And she does, but every time before I get to her, she just picks it back up and kind of starts running in circles. And finally I head toward her. I'd say, get in the house. And she runs up. And once she's on the porch, then I say, drop it. And then she finally drops it and I'm able to pick it up. It's still like, screaming. It doesn't look like it's harmed or anything. She didn't like chomp down on it or anything. It's one of those deals, where they grab something and hold it in their mouth. She didn't try to sit there and shake it like she was trying to kill it or anything, but, so, I get her in the house and I take the bunny and the mom had run under the fence. So I take the bunny itself and shove it under, the area where the mom had went. And then I kind of look over to the side and I see another one hopping along the side of the house. I go grab that one and put it, under the fence. Hopefully what they will decide to, like, okay, let's not stay here. Let's go find another safe place on the outside of the fence, Now, would they be safer inside? Probably, because, there are predators out there all around here. I mean, there are coyotes, bobcats, there are, hawks and eagles, vultures, everything all around here. But I didn't want the dog, having a bunny snack. So, hopefully right behind my house is an empty lot. And then there's, behind the house, there's like a person owns a lot that doesn't have anything on it. And then there's the lot next to it is behind my house. It's overgrown. So hopefully they may go back in there. I don't know. I keep going outside. I let her outside, but I'll go over to that fence and I'll find that little bunny. It'll be back on this side of the fence, just inside the fence. And I'm like, no, you don't want to be here. I found the hole where they were, and it was like I mowed over that place. I mowed over that place. And so I'm like, wow. There was only 2 bunnies, so I don't know if you had more bunnies before, but anyway, that was the adventure this morning. So I'm going to do a thing here real quick because I'm going to copy, paste, copy, paste. If I go back, we can, each of these is I'm going to put chat, line in, browser, delete, 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 oops, delete. Okay, so none of that's going to then use that, and that. That's to stream mix. All that's to stream mix. That's the chat, guys. Maybe I'll switch these because mix. That's me. All right. Want to add paste. Now we're going to make that music. There we go. Okay. So now I have 3 buttons that I could use. Which I could put those. I could put the 2 faders and then a mute. 2 faders. Why not? Let's do that. All right, let's fill those buttons. 2 faders and a mute. I'm going to say copy. Copy. Paste. This is going to go to all, and then the voice chat is going to be mute. That mutes all the music. All right. A lot better setup though. All right. How is your day, Sean? What's up? What's going on today? Lettuce, pickles, tomato. Let us do some A cutting. Are you still streaming? I hope everything's going good with the stream. We're going to do some A cutting. What is wrong with the chat? The chat over on Hubsy, the pop-out chat, is like all wonky. So we're going to have to leave that. Okay. We want Okay. Oh, I know what's going on today. There we go. Pick her up from her house and then take her where? Actually, let me finish. I'm gonna like. All right, I got other thumbnails going on here for yesterday. Five block. Do this 5 block. Why can't she walk? Oops. I mean, I understand you probably want to be chivalrous. All right. So we got a different. Kind of a different. So come on. Being laggy at the moment. Son of a bitch. J.D. Vance. It has correct punctuation. Good. All right. Boop. JD Vance. Mad. JD Vance mad. Canadian collapses the most corrupt government in the history. I think I want to do, let's see, I'm going to put a, what's going on? Pinned. There we go. The Canadian flag engulfed in flames, filling the frame. No subject, no text. But now that JD Vance is mad here, let's export JD Vance being mad. Is it Juneteenth? Happy Juneteenth. Sorry. JD Vance. Really mad. Last one is Canadian and is supplying Ukraine, but image generation fail. Why? Generate. Danielle! So good to see you, girl. I was happy to pop in the other day, and then I was lurking on through the Facebook Live last night a bit. How are you? How are things? How's the intern? How are the furry felons? I do notice that you are, if I'm wrong, I may be wrong, you are not a fan of Kindle, the Kindle and the Amazon anymore. Or tell me the story, or tell me you should go watch my videos, you moron, and then I'll get the full story, because that's probably what I should do. Hope things are going well. Busy is good. Busy is very good. It's good to see you guys still going strong. just a quick update on your services are no longer needed in the area of temporary rescue mom for my kid that was attempting to be a Canadian citizen. That has fallen through. Did have a bit of, yeah, I knew something was up. What is going on with the, come on, Chat GTP, do your thing. I knew that there was something going on with Amazon. What is I want to say deal with their DRM or whatever, like, you know, you buy a book and then all of a sudden you didn't have access to it anymore, and maybe something like that. Again, I should really go watch your videos to really get the full story. The kiddo is doing good. She is still in Evansville, has her own place, of course, living with her dog, working at Target. Of course, you know, I encourage her to try to find work in her field of, you know, expertise from school, but, you know, she is an adult and she is going to do what she wants to do. But she's doing good, living life, doing the thing. So I can't, you know, I can't really, I can't, you know, I can't complain. Cannot complain about that. We are doing good. Been kayaking a few times, which is got a couple of videos I got to work on getting out. House is doing good. Dog is doing good. It's hot as balls here. At the moment, the humidity is nuts. ChatGTP is just being a bitch. I'm so happy to hear that all is well. Yes, all is well. We are okay. We're working. I've talked to the girls, and not today, of course, but next Friday. Next Friday, we are going to do a stream on XGN. Get the girls back in just to catch up stream. Say hey to everybody. You know, everybody catch up. I believe so. We usually do it at like. It would be 3 p.m. my time now, but it will be probably maybe at 2 p.m. about an hour early or a couple hours early. I don't know. We'll send out a notification. My stream's okay, right? Because I mean, it keeps going. Connection interrupted over here on my Chat GPT when I'm trying to. Okay, good. The intern doing good with the farming. The farming stuff still going on. You know, have we built? Has the simulator grown? There's so much stuff since we moved that I've been trying to get back into doing on a consistent basis, and it's just been one of those my usual. I'm gonna do this. I start to get organized, and then I go squirrel, and so. But I've been getting back into the work streams in the morning. They're killing guys now. All right, well, what is it's probably like Warzone or Call of Duty or something like that, I'm sure, or Arma or all right. Maybe it'll generate this time. We'll see. I'm trying to replace this stuff down here with a better looking composition. I'm trying to play games with. I literally never know Borderlands. Maybe some shit. Okay, Well, we're playing. I'm playing. We were playing Borderlands. You find out what Borderlands they're playing. If they probably 4. I have not gotten 4 yet, but I mean, we were playing Borderlands on XGN. So if you were ever watching us, game for the last, really, what's going? I don't know what's going on there. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Something is definitely being stupid on this computer. So we're just going to reboot, see what happens. All right. Restart. We've been having fun kayaking. We're going to go kayaking tomorrow. I think we need to. There's a hurricane in the Gulf or a storm in the Gulf. I don't want to say hurricane. Probably not a hurricane. This is a tropical storm. So I don't know that we want to go on the Gulf side. I think we may find one of the the inner waterways. Yes, my old phone number has not changed. Text away. There we go. Oh. New crop. I see. Well, looks like that farming sim is going pretty good. Nice and healthy. I am not impressed. Well, you know, that's what all the whole farming sim was about. I mean, it was just in preparation for, you know, what I say about my flight sims, right? It's just in preparation to be able to actually, you know, hijack an aircraft to, you know. But again, we've been kayaking, and we haven't kayaked in about 3 weeks, 3 or 4 maybe, because I broke the back glass on my truck when loading the kayak after our last excursion, and that took a bit to get replaced. Now that it's replaced, I'll be more careful when loading my kayak into the back of the truck. But there's a tropical storm in the Gulf, so I think are not going to go kayaking on the Gulf side. I think there's a couple places that I think we can go that are more on the like in the rivers east of us. We'll see what we got going on when we do that. All right. I've got tennis elbow now. That's the only thing. I've got tennis elbow. You know, right here. It's kind of sore in the joint. um but it's not enough to deter me. That's the thing. It's not really enough to deter me. Now we need to buy a couple more pieces of equipment. We're going to buy another camera, another kind of a good camera for Tara. The Insta360 Go S, I believe, which has a little camera that she can clip on her hat, because she's always wanting to get pictures and videos of the wildlife, and you know, she's tries to use her phone and her phone kind of sucks. So we're going to invest in that over the Amazon Prime days. What is wrong with ChatGPT today? ChatGPT. Do ya? Do you like it? It has voice commands. I've got two Insta360s, which we are going to need to get a couple mounts to put on the kayak. Yeah, I've got two X5s. I've got two Insta360 X5s. But we're looking at the Go Insta360 Go. That's the Ultra. We're not looking at the Ultra. We're looking at the You All. Why am I subscribing? I don't want to subscribe. Do they not sell it anymore? No, come on. Here, this is it. The Go S, right? Insta360 Go S is what we're looking at, because it has this kind of easy clip. Has the camera. You know, the camera, the action pod, a magnet pendant, a stand, an easy clip. She can hook it onto her hat and, you know, or wherever. That's what you have. Okay, that's, yeah. You've got that. I've got two of the I've got two of these, the Insta360 X5s. I bought David's. So I have two of those. And I've shot some videos with it, but I need to do some editing. I need to get into a good editing flow. Okay, I don't know what's going on with, let's see, the U.S. flag filling the frame, engulfed in fire, cinematic lighting. And then it gives me a prompt. Here's what I'll just show you this. It's giving me a prompt. I generate, generate image. Oh yeah, I bought one of those things thinking I'd like it, but it was way too fancy for me. I had no idea, no need for it at all, so I returned it. Right. It is a niche camera. If you are just out doing just standard video stuff. Now, the thing about it is it has settings that you can use it like just a standard, regular format camera, both with photos and, but it is kind of, then that's kind of a waste. That's all you're going to use it for. And it is, I mean, when you edit 360 footage, it's a little bit different for sure. A little bit different. They are great action cameras, though. I mean, for if you're going to do like travel videos, filming from your car, filming from the kayak, all that kind of stuff. One of the things I'm sort of wanting maybe dabble in, but I need to just get more practice with the camera, is doing like real estate walkthroughs of houses. I would like to hook one of them up to the dog while we're walking and do, perspective views. ChatGPT is just not wanting to cooperate today. It is like taking forever. Maybe everybody's on it. I don't know. I don't know if you were here earlier. I was discussing the morning we had with with my furry felon, Chloe, the wonder dog. That's another thing on my list of purchasing is a drone. There's the DJI Neo and there's another new DJI 360 camera, but I have to check up on the band shit and see what's going on there. Well, we have a fenced in yard, and usually my morning routine is I get up in the morning. The dog usually gets me up at 5 o'clock, whether I want to get up or not, because that's just that's her. So we get up, go outside for a pee. All went fine. I usually sit in the chair and she does her thing, comes back in. I get her some food. Once she's done eating her food, then it's like, well, I got to go back outside to poop now. So we go back out there, and she does her thing. I go clean it up because that's the routine. We don't leave poop in the yard here. And I go out and so I have my backyard. It's like it's the big backyard, and then there's a little L, like a little L, to go to the front gate. So, she usually poops along the fence, and we have bags, out of the porch, and I grab it and go pick up the poop. And then a little trash can is at the front gate there that I throw those in to throw away when trash day comes along. And I had mowed my lawn Wednesday. Yeah, I mowed the lawn Wednesday. So we go out to poop, and I pick it up, throw it away. I go back and sit down. I sit down for a few minutes, and she's roaming around the yard, and she goes around the side of the yard, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see a rabbit run along the fence. And all of a sudden, she comes running around, and I hear bunny screams. And in her mouth is a baby bunny. And I start saying, Chloe, drop it. No, drop it. No. And she's like, and it's just kind of, what and I start running at her, and then she'll drop it. And then I try to pick it up, but she comes and grabs it again. And then, starts running towards the side of the yard. I finally say, in the house. And she runs up on the fence, up on the porch with the rabbit. And I say, drop it. And she drops it, and I manage to grab it, and I put her in the house. Bunny is fine. The bunny is fine. Now, it's screaming bloody murder the whole time, but the bunny was fine. She, it more or less looked like she was, had in her mouth more like, carrying a little baby puppy or something. I don't know. This is taking forever. This fucking thing is taking forever. So I'm like, how is there a bunny nest in my yard? And so I run around, I take the bunny and I put it under the fence where I saw the mama run under. I don't go put her back in the hole because I don't want her back in the nest. I don't want, but I go back and I see another bunny up against the house. I go catch that one. I see the hole. I reach in there. There's nothing else. I'm looking around. I don't see any other bunnies, So I take that bunny and I go and I put it under where the mom went and try to coax it to run, Now, this is my neighbor's yard. They don't have a fence and they don't have any dogs. There's another dog, a small one, a door down, but the mama bunny's out there. So I'm hoping, mama bunny the baby bunnies will try to stay out there, out there. And mama bunny can take care of them out there. Now, when I go out, I go look at the fence, and the one bunny she had in her mouth, I keep seeing it on this side of the fence, out in the corner. So I'll grab it and tuck it under there and, say, go, 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 go. So we'll see what happens. Well, let's see. Tara said, we might have to cancel kayaking this weekend. I was just watching the weather in Dr. Sapolsing's office, and the hurricane weather is headed our way. We're supposed to get a lot of rain and storms this weekend and into the next. Okay, well, all right. So now before I go out, let her outside, I go out and I look for the bunnies. See what's going on. I don't know what is going on with ChatGPT today. It does not want to create what I want to create. So here I'm going to select it all. Generative fill. We're going to go to Gemini Pro with Nano Banana. Got to go to work. So good to see you, my friend. I'll watch you for the notices that you and the girls are going live. Hey, it was great to see you again, Danielle. Please, 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 please. Come back again, and we'll hopefully I'll be on a lot more. So we'll stay safe. Give high fives to the intern and hugs to the furry felons, and tell Alex I am still looking into those AR-15 recommendations that he gave me the other day when I saw him. But everybody go follow Fit Danielle Reads. I need to get all my stuff set up so I can do shout outs and everything. I don't have that shit set up anymore. I am so messed up these days. All right. So we are going to say the flag is on fire and full of cracks like a stucco ball and chunks falling out, revealing flames. Good enough. Let's save. Let's flatten it. Let's save. Okay. Then we go back here. Where did, okay. I think we're gonna use the word collapse. All right, so we finally got the flag in there. But we want to, let's use the word collapse. So anybody who's lurking here, the person, Fit Danielle, close friend of the show, longtime friend. She and her best friend Alex have a new show called TPS Sport, which you can find on Rumble, I believe on Facebook also. They are a news show like Redacted. Very insightful take on, you know, both local news for Georgia, where Alex lives, and also in national news. Did I stream on Rumble too? Should I start trying to stream on Rumble? I mean, what would it hurt, right? Okay, we're just gonna say for this one, what's going on? Things are not are dis. What's wrong with my? Okay. Canada collapse. D. All right, we're gonna export that. And then I'm gonna stick it. I think I'm gonna do a new. Okay, let's check. Let's check. All right, there is nothing there, but we'll go ahead and get it done. Go ahead and get her done. Okay. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second just to. Side eye. See.
So just trying to chip away at some of these.
All right.
Tomorrow, if not, same Sunday, but I do. But it's about all Switch 2 releases that are coming for the rest of the year in 2026. So you could do like Switch 2 case. You could go up on.
What the hell are we listening to? I think I have a game box somewhere. There we go. All right, well, I don't know what's going on there. Let's try this. Come on now. This over to this. Oh, wait. Fill. There we go. Okay, it's there. Select similar. What did I do? Thank you for the lurkers. Appreciate you guys. Working a few thumbnail thingies. Let's see. All right. I think I think. I want to see back over here. And put that there. Place and save. One game down. What was the next game?
You could do like an arena time switch to, so you could bunch of them. Play Chronicles 2. Switch to.
We got a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Edition images. Oink. They've got a case there, so let's copy that, and we're gonna let's go. We're gonna make that. Let's put that behind this. The next one.
Type 3 dimensions 3. Once you want, there's a huge. Whatever you want. The other ones I meant. Oh, Dusk Bloods. Yeah, that's probably the other one. Dusk Bloods. Soft. I'm excited.
Dusk Bloods. Dusk Bloods switch to. Copy. Nice size. Well, let's see. All right. Okay, yeah. Let's. A stack of ten Nintendo Switch to game cases. Let's make sure it's a horizontal stack of 6 to 10 Switch 2 game cases showing the spine on a transparent background. Now, probably gonna say fuck you because it's Nintendo. Definitely probably what it's gonna say. Generate. Sketching it out. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. So Tara texted me, this seems like the weather may prevent us from going kayak. One last twin. I mean, it's doing it. Let's hope it turns out like I want it. One last week. It's always taking forever. I get it. Everybody's using ChatGPT. All right. Uh, uh, uh. Where? Okay, let's go. Where was StreamerBot? StreamerBot. Might have to go back to Lumia stream. I'll update it. Let's update it. It's still sitting on this last tweak thinking. I didn't mean to open DaVinci Resolve. All right. I'm going to add a new overlay. This is alert. I'm going to copy that URL. Add input. Browser. Okay. Let's say Lumia alert. Emulate alert. Kick. Kick follower. Something happened, but I'm not hearing it. It just kind of cuts off. Did you guys hear anything? Grimskull is here. Grimskull is here. Still nothing. I don't know what's going on. All right. I don't know what's going on with ChatGPT today, so we are going to say screw you. I want to close that. We'll listen to this one more time.
Ocarina of Time, just Lake Chronicles 2. Just would switch to just to do a big
All right. File save as games of 20. File save as switch. Let's say S2 games 2026. Save. If it comes out today, I have it ready to go. Save. All right. Let's get an A cut going. Yeah, that goes. I guess my question is, does that go out to the stream? Check.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Okay. That's good for now on that. All right, let's get back to what I was doing here. Mm, excuse me. All right. Videos. Busted. Yeah.
going to just be my storage for now. I'm going to store everything in here. So I'll be moving all this stuff kind of over. Because this will be like, I'm going to keep the bed, set up because this will be if I want to just take a quick nap or something. I'll come in here and nap or something. And I can have an extra guest if I wanted to. There is an actual guest room upstairs as well. So I'd rather them be upstairs than right outside my studio if I'm going to be doing something, recording a video or something. So, and then these are the aircon units up here. And these ones are actually getting cold. But the place I'm in right now, for some reason, they're not working. It's been so irritating. All right, so now we're going to floor number 3. And there's these little codes, windows and stuff. It's really nice. Tables that have USB chargers on it, so if anybody comes and stays, they can charge their phones, which is very important these days. Charge their phone. And the bed's really soft, nice. So, and then they do have these big closet areas here, so pretty cool. Cool artwork on the walls too. All right, now this is the master. This is the magic room where the magic is going to happen. All right, big space, more closet space. Okay. I can't remember which way these open. There we go. Closet, lights, this is all closet. My little desk space here. No power there though, so I don't know actually what I would use that for. Like I said, there's no power here. I don't think. Yeah, no power. So maybe makeup, so I can put on my makeup, but I don't do makeup anymore. Not since the incident. And then this is the ceiling, the artwork. And that TV monitor, I think I'm gonna move that because I'm not gonna. It doesn't swivel, so I don't know how I would watch TV. I do want to watch TV, but basically, my friend Nick, he has a projector and STV boxes up here. I'm not sure if you do that, so I asked him to send me a video showing me how that works. And maybe I'll do that. So that's not nice.
Woo!
But yeah, nice little room here. King size bed. My mattress is coming from my mattress right here. And then this is the nest mat, which is just a regular size mat. But it does have power, so it has people here. It does have a light up here. So I can do my makeup here. So I'm here. Drinking power. You'll see. So down there. So it's not a huge nest bed, but I don't need a huge nest bed. So none of the bathrooms in that other place had power. None of them. I couldn't charge my razors or my shaver. Nothing. So that's the house. Hope you dig it. I'll be getting everything set up. They're bringing the truck tomorrow, Saturday, to unload everything, and then I'll get the TV, desk, and everything set up. There's also set up the internet tomorrow, which I need because I have to work Tuesday morning, so it has to be done by Tuesday morning. But usually take about 2 days to get it done. Once I start calling, so should be good there. That's it. That's the place. A lot more manageable, smaller. I like it. It's just anytime I kind of like.
Hey, David.
But that's it. That's the place. A lot more manageable, smaller. I like it. It's just. But that's it. That's the place. A lot more manageable, smaller. I like it. It's just. Anytime I kind of. kitchen area. Just a little dining table here. Okay. And this is, there's like several doors here to get in. There's this door, this right here will be the camera shot. What that'll look like during the day, and then at night there is a light out there that lights up those plants, so that'll be on. What that'll look like during the day, and then at night there is a light out there that lights up those plants, so that'll be on. That'll This is bathroom number 2. And a lot of the bathrooms. Getting that turned on. And so my shaver, nothing. My shaver, nothing. Couldn't charge my razors. So that's the house. So that's the house. Hope you dig it. I'll be getting everything set up. They're bringing the truck tomorrow, Saturday, to unload everything, and then I'll get the TV. This is the yard. It has a little, they have these, this is a Buddha thing. And many houses have these all over Thailand. And then people put gifts here. And this basically blesses this house, goes with this house. So I'm gonna leave it alone, and I'm gonna learn what the traditions are, and maybe try it. I don't know. I'm not a religious person, but got me home.
Ooh, all right. I need some lunch. I'm gonna move on to a few other things. But what do we got? Do we still only got 3? All right, only 3. Only 3. Nobody, no way to throw any hosts over to somebody else, but that's all right. Let's see. I mean, we got Razor Red, Lashley, Just Seef is also on. If on Kick, if you want to go hang out with them, feel free to. Like I said, we may be doing next Friday, maybe an XGN stream with the girls to try to catch up on things. So it's fun. Good to see you, Fit Danielle, over there on YouTube. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you later. I want to do some kayaking tomorrow, but I guess we're not going to. All right. Okay, folks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and stay safe.